Commander Vex of the Galactic Enforcement Division adjusted his mandibles in what his species considered a sneer. The holding cell before him contained 3 representatives of the newest species to stumble into galactic civilization, soft, pink creatures that called themselves humans. Their planet designation was listed simply as Terra 3 in the database, another backwater world producing weakling refugees fleeing their dying rock. "Look at them," Vex chittered to his subordinate, Lieutenant Krill. "No natural armor, no claws, no venom glands. How did evolution produce something so pathetically defenseless?" The humans, Marcus Rivera, Elena Volkov, and James Thompson, sat quietly in their cell, observing their captors with curious expressions rather than the terror Vex expected. They'd been captured during a routine patrol near the Andromeda Gate, their primitive ship barely worthy of scrap metal. "Processing them for the labor colonies should be simple enough," Krill replied, consulting his datapad. "Though I wonder how they survived long enough to develop space travel. Probably hid in caves their entire evolutionary history." Vex laughed, a sound like grinding stone. "Their planet must be some peaceful garden world with no real predators." Marcus, who had been listening carefully to the aliens' translated conversation, exchanged glances with his companions. Elena's lips twitched in what might have been amusement, while James simply shook his head. "Excuse me," Marcus called out politely. "I couldn't help but overhear. You mentioned our planet." Vex turned, surprised the prey creature dared speak. "Terra 3, yes. Some insignificant world in the outer rim." "Why?" "Well," Marcus said, standing and brushing off his uniform, "I think there might be a small error in your database. We're not from Terra 3. We're from Earth." The change in the detention center's atmosphere was immediate and dramatic. Krill's datapad clattered to the floor. Vex's 4 eyes widened until they seemed ready to pop from his skull. In the adjacent cells, other alien prisoners suddenly backed as far away as possible. "Impossible," Vex whispered. Earth is the death world. Nothing civilized could evolve on Earth." "Oh, we're plenty civilized," Elena said with a sweet smile that somehow looked predatory. "We just happen to come from a planet where literally everything is trying to kill everything else at all times." James nodded casually. "Hurricanes that can level cities, earthquakes that split continents, volcanoes that block out the sun. Not to mention the wildlife. We share our world with creatures that hunt in packs, ambush predators with inch-long fangs, and things that can kill with a single bite. But you look so harmless," Krill stammered. "That's the point," Marcus explained. "On Earth, if you look dangerous, everything dangerous comes after you first. We learn to be persistence hunters. We literally chase our prey until it dies of exhaustion. We developed throwing weapons because we're too weak for direct confrontation. We learn to cooperate because individually we're dead meat." Vex was backing away now, his confidence evaporating. Every galactic schoolchild knew about Earth, the planet where evolution had gone horribly wrong, where the very atmosphere was a corrosive poison to most life forms, where the dominant species had climbed to the top of the food chain not through strength, but through sheer, terrifying determination. "And the most terrifying part?" Elena continued conversationally. "We actually miss it. This place is so peaceful and safe. It's boring." The alarm klaxons suddenly began wailing. Through the transparent aluminum walls, they could see other human ships decloaking around the station. Ships that had been invisible to all sensors. Ships that had somehow tracked their people across impossible distances. "You see," James said as the detention cell locks mysteriously disengaged, "we don't leave our pack behind. Ever." As chaos erupted throughout the station, Vex finally understood why Earth's children were whispered about in the darkest corners of the galaxy. They weren't prey at all. They were the apex predators of the universe's most dangerous world, and they had just introduced themselves to galactic civilization.